Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's live trading session with me, Russell, and to my left,
You tell
he's
me.
waiting for it, my beautiful assistant, Sinu, your trader for the day, and he's been furiously looking at the gold charts, so hopefully he can give you some insight into what gold might be doing today. So, Sinu, over to you. How have you been? What have you been up to?
So, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for all those people who are watching the live. And as you know, it's been a busy week, and I've been not able to focus on the market much. But I've been keeping low profile with respect to the markets because we have just started with the 20-day new candle today.
Okay.
Which means if I go to 20-day candle period,
Yep.
we have just finished last 20 days. With respect to all the other candles also, you can have a look. So what I do is basically 20, 40 and 60 day candles I do for the long-term analysis, which you can capture the quarterly movements.
Okay.
So
cool.
I'll be waiting for the positional biases with respect to let the market close today, tomorrow and Friday, and then reanalyzing the market over the weekend, and then only I'll be preparing my trades for the whole month.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy week last week with Thanksgiving and then the CME outage.
Exactly.
And,
so people were struck, on the CME outage. I mean, people were messaging me, what is happening actually?
I know, yeah, it's a bit mental. Apparently, it's the first time it's happened again. Last time it happened was 2019, and we done a podcast on it on Monday.
Okay.
And a lot of apparently Chris was saying a lot of conspiracy theorist people were saying that they shut it because to calm down the silver market.
Okay.
So not sure if that's true. Not saying it is. Not saying it isn't. But that's the theory out there. So who knows?
Okay. All right. So let's see if we get a scalping opportunity. We can look for the trades.
Okay.
But at the moment, it's like consolidating from the both end, and
so not a very lively day.
Nah.
I mean, to be fair, the S&P yesterday was ranging quite a lot.
Yeah.
Until I left the office.
Okay. Then it.
Yeah. I thought let me stay late. Yeah. Let me stay late to do a bit of trading. And I caught some good moves. It was consolidating, and then I was like, okay, cool. I'm just not going to do anymore. And then when I looked at the charts this morning, probably about 15 minutes after I left, the breakout happened, and it was a really sizable move, which if I'd caught would probably, because I scalp, it probably would have been a couple of K at least. Like,
Okay, all right. So because when I look into the the news events, even the ADP NFP numbers, which is usually does not have that much update with respect to the markets.
I'm just opening the position screen there. There you go. Cool.
Yep.
Right, so we've got that. Okay, so let me move it to the laptop. There we go. Look at that. That's your little laptop.
So which one are we sharing at the moment? Okay, the laptop one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it's that bottom right screen. So Sinu's getting used to this new mission control area that I've built. It's all it's quite intimidating, isn't it? It's like we're in a film studio now. I've got like 4 screens doing different stuff, and it's all quite cool. So, well, it is for me.
Okay, all right, got it. So I was discussing about the ADP NFP numbers. Usually, it does not have that much value in it, but even though, let's see, at 115, if we have a slight movement with respect to the news, then I'd be interested in taking a scalping position.
Okay.
But if not, then I have to wait for the PMI data to release and settle down and look for opportunities in the New York PM session, not in the AM session.
Yep. I mean, I've been noticing recently that I don't know what assets you look at, but I'm looking a lot at the ES, so futures, and I'm kind of noticing a pattern that there's quite a lot of good trades to be had around 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So you know, it's been really choppy until about 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So.
And even Asia, if you have been, I'm not sure you're not waking up early, but
No.
Asia is moving quite a lot good.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. It did move quite a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
So maybe they're getting their chance to make a bit of money. You know,
Asia sessions are moving good.
but there's less liquidity, so it is going to move a little bit more when people are putting trades in, whether they are actual humans or whether they're algos. You know, who knows? Yeah, so
it's a combination of both, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Asian sessions. Maybe we should start coming in. And,
Asia.
Yeah, maybe
Come
we should
on,
start.
I can do it. I've done that.
3 o'clock in the morning.
3:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock. 6 hours live session. Come on, you should go to the YouTube and watch those early videos 2 years ago, I guess.
Wow.
But that was.
Did you find it profitable or not really?
Yeah, it was profitable. It was profitable. Even the people were profitable, but only challenge was, waking up 3:30 a.m.
So Justin thinks that December is going to be a repeat of October, I suspect. I know what you're saying, Justin, but generally in December we get a lot of rallies. It's a known thing. Not quite sure what is going to happen this year because it's been a very strange year for trading, hasn't it, this year?
And
with
you know
tariffs
what?
And there's just been so much.
Last year, this time, Trump elections and followed by the election results,
Yeah.
gold particularly had a fall. If I remember correctly, 2,600 was the range when we were trading at gold, right?
Yeah.
So let me just quickly take you through there.
Oh, sorry, Aaron, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the area. Sorry.
What do you mean by what's the website? The website for what would you like to know?
Oh, come on. This is what we were discussing about. The earlier long consolidation. Yeah, this is last November, I guess. 24 August.
Yeah. Justin is... Sorry. Cool. Aaron is going to be sending me a message on TikTok, so we haven't got the position screen up yet, no. Because I use my phone, so...
yeah, that's fine.
Let's see what...
So this is the area which we have traded last year on this particular time, let's say on November and December. But this sell-off was actually happened because of the elections, and then we got a breakout, and that breakout sustained for the whole year, I would say. Now we are at the peak, not just peak. Look at the move which has happened from last year. This is the area which we had a sell-off.
Yeah.
After that, we didn't had a big sell-off post that levels. And we had the similar consolidation for the second time.
Yeah.
And this is the third time. So if you look from last November to this November, December, this is the similar structure occurred once, and this is the twice, and this is the third time where we have a similar pattern.
Yeah.
Last October, November, December, June, July, August, and now we have the similar symmetrical triangle had a breakout. Whether this breakout is sustaining or not. So what are the key levels which I'm looking for? A positional level with respect to some of our community members as well, they have updated. So these zones are key zones. I mean, like 4,163 which haven't taken out. I'm just looking for either make or break with respect to 4184 and 4272.
Okay.
So if the market is able to sustain at least on a 4-hour candle, if any closures are happening, now we can see that there are a lot of 4-hour candle closures, but that is all, wicks, right, below this level.
Yeah.
So any zone, if I get an opportunity, so now.
So they're protecting that level.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So these are all the key areas which I'm looking forward. And if I look for 1 hour charts,
how many was that? Was that daily?
That was on a 4 hours.
So it's been in a bit of a consolidation
within
for quite
that
a while,
range.
right?
Yeah. Within that range. Actually, we had a nice breakout, but this time, what I can see the anomaly is basically looking at the order flow charts with respect to the technicals. Let me go to the 1 hour order flow so that people can also see the CME numbers.
Can we move this over? Because it's not really needed at the moment, is it?
This
No,
is
you can just drag it.
Yeah, okay. This is on a different sheet, that's why it is showing. Okay. On a 1 hour chart. So it is playing inside the value area high and low for a quite long time.
Okay.
And we have almost reached that level. Basically, after the PMI data, we have a 3 p.m. right?
What is this again? What?
1 hour.
15 minutes.
1 hour.
1 hour. Let me have a look at those profiles again.
Yeah.
Those volume profiles. Move them out.
You wanna have
make the candles bigger. Okay, so interesting.
This is what you are learning at the moment.
Yeah, volume profile. Yeah, let's move it over that way. I mean, your charts are a bit hectic. It's hard for me to. Okay, so we've got another for yesterday's session. Is that yesterday's session?
Yeah.
So basically, we're still within the value area.
Yeah. This is the area you are.
But you see, so this POC.
Yeah.
Put your cursor over it so people can see.
Yeah.
And then today's POC.
Yeah.
Now, let's have a look at the day before that. Where's the POC for the day before that?
That was on the top.
On the top. So you're going to be looking for sales today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because generally they say if POCs are go. So these two, the last two, because they overlap, they can just be considered one range.
Yeah.
And because that POC is lower than that one, then today our bias would be looking for sales.
Sales, yeah.
And then the sells we'd be looking for them to go to the POC of the day previous day before. Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. Look at me learning things.
Come on, that's a good one.
Taking your
That's a good one. No, that's a good one. I mean, how do you look at the bias? Basically, what I do is I look for the candle closures on a longer time frame.
Yeah.
But now it makes much more sense looking at the order flow, because I was looking for scalping opportunities. Whether
are you just using cash sessions or daily sessions?
No, it's.
Oh no, sorry, because you're looking at gold. Okay, because if I'm looking at ES, I'll just be looking at the cash sessions.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is on gold, right?
Yeah.
So you can see that clearly there are void traps.
Yeah. The ledges there. Yeah.
Yeah. Even just on a 15 minutes. Yeah, the strength is not sustaining. If we get an opportunity, look at that. So some false breakout into the highs and then shorting from there would be a good opportunity for.
So let's have a look at the order flow numbers at the top of those. Oh, mind you, this is 15 minutes. Probably not really worth looking at 15-minute audio flow, but even looking at that, there looks like there's some sort of exhaustion going on at the top of those candles, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you have
even though it's like 15-minute, I mean, it's I wouldn't really be looking at order flow on 15.
This is on a 1 hour. 3.8k volume. So usually this happens on a 15-minute candle.
That's low, very low volume, very low volume.
So staying out is the best thing. It's not always go for a trade and show that okay we are trading. No, trading is always waiting for the right time.
I think you're
right?
correct. I mean I'm learning that You know, yesterday when I was trading, because obviously I haven't been trading long now.
Yeah.
Up to yesterday, I found myself just taking trades but whereas yesterday I literally just watched
Okay.
until I knew that, you know, there was all my confluences were on my side.
Yeah.
So how I'm trading is what I'm doing is I'm using the whole theory about, you know, like, so when you're driving and you put the brakes on,
Okay.
it takes a while for you to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my trading is I would wait for the order flow to show me either exhaustion or absorption.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would break through the level of big buyers or sellers, and then as soon as it breaks through, it gets like an initiation candle, which is a very strong bullish or bearish candle, which is backed up again with order flow and big trades. And then at that point, after that initiation, I would enter, right? Within about 15 seconds, my stop loss would go to break even, and then I would just ride out that slow down. Yeah. And normally I'd pick, like, you know, an area, whether it be a ledge, whether it be a POC, whether it be, you know, the end of like a smaller time frame range, and then just my target would be like a few pips up from that.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it comes back and stops you out, but, you know, within 15 seconds, if you've broken even, then, you know, you're playing with the house's money.
Correct.
But the whole point about this is to eventually what's going to happen. I know we haven't really had that chance now. Eventually what will happen is you will get a breakout, and then you've basically entered an intraday sort of like trade, but with scalping risk to reward.
Okay.
So then you could literally be talking, you know, 1 to 10, 1 to 20. You know, so in those days, that's where you'd really kind of capitalize on that. You know, apart from that, really, you're only taking, you know, $300-400 away.
Okay.
Well, that's what I took away yesterday.
Okay.
So, like,
so whatever I understood from
that's
what you have
micro-contracts.
discussed, yeah.
I'm
So let's say is that an ORB you're talking about? But you are looking at the order flow and volume footprint.
Yeah. So
to get the ORB.
yeah. So initially, at the start of the session, it's the first 3 candles, and I'm looking for from the breakout of that range. But I don't just take it just because it happens. It has to be backed up with a lot of buying or a lot of selling pressure. You know, so that's why I'm looking at order flow to look at that. But yesterday there wasn't really an open range breakout that I liked the look of. But you know, they say I was watching some data, and they say if you were just to trade an orb strategy without order flow at all, it still beats the S&P. You know, so that's just completely mechanical. Wait for it to break out, retest, bang, off you go. It prints more money at certain times. So if the market is, you know, in a momentum market, you'll see the actual curve, your cyclical curve go up. But if it's in a consolidation market, that's when you're going to be kind of losing. But it was interesting to see the graphs were kind of similar, but the orb technique was yeah, the orb thing was actually, you know, it outperformed just simply the S&P, because everything is related to the S&P, isn't it? They call it the money printer.
Yeah.
So when you say when you say you know, how much returns do you make, right, per year, or any hedge fund, they say that if you're not making the same as the S&P, which is apparently 8% a year, so if you're not making 8% a year, you're not even making money, because you're not even keeping up. You could have just put that money in the S&P and just walked away. So the baseline is anything above 8%, and you are actually, you know, now considered, a profitable trader.
Got it. Understood. So those who are looking at the live and want to have the complete structure or the strategy whatever we are using, they can go to the platform and get complete free access. I have uploaded 2 videos for the time being.
Okay.
But
so what platforms that you should probably tell people as they're on it?
So if you can type in, if you want, you can type in on the chat box. So this is my AI powered by Educator Trade. You can have a look on the platform.
We can't put links, so
okay, no problem.
What's it called? My Power.
My AI.
My AI.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't even type it. Now people can see this one, right? MYE AI.
Yeah. And if they just Google that, they will find that.
Okay, they'll find that. So they'll be able to see the complete thing. Also, guys, which we have been talking about, what are the opportunities which we have. So if you go to the platform, you'll be able to see the entire opportunities what we have. So this is the platform which I was talking about. Let me log into this. So those who were asking me, how do we make sure that we are logged in with respect to each and every details, then you guys can go through the platform and then go to all the opportunity engines which we have, and inside the opportunity engines, so you'll be able to see that copy trading, E2T ProSync, E2T funded accounts, VTCT level 7 diploma, and all the other opportunities as well. So how does this work? You can sign into the platform and build your profile and go and see what are the opportunities you have inside the platform, so that you will be able to see the complete details. So let me just check what is happening. Read about it a bit. Gold trade. Okay, gold is consolidating. Gold sell today. Come on.
Yeah,
it's not confirmed.
No, I know that, but we're looking for gold sells today. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's not gold sell. It's not, because there is a challenge here. This liquidity is being resting, and the target is still not at met. And even if you see the previous structure from this POC, this is the point of contract, POI, point of interest, I would say, if you measure this range, and then this is the structural break which has had, and 50% to the retest. Even there is a possibility for gold to reach 4,272, but I'll be interested if it is able to sustain anything above 4,244. At least that $10 to $20 we can capture it.
Yep, fair enough. Well, we're gonna have to wait to see what happens. It definitely seems to be quite a slow one today. Okay, so listen, Aaron sent me this message, so I can read it out. Seems quite interesting.
Okay.
Global debt, 337 trillion.
Okay.
Global GDP, which is how much money the world has, is 113 trillion.
Okay.
So how do you fix the debt that cannot be paid? One is to raise taxes, farm money from the public, and start to claw back slowly what's owed. Public stress increases. 2 is to print money, which we know doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Inflation increases, public stress increases. So are you feeling more stressed?
Yeah.
Every point. Find an outing, offset the debt, and start a new currency. Definitely not Bitcoin, right? Because that's not doing very well at the moment, right? Digital tools. So digital currencies. Oh look, it's actually going. Digital currencies being launched mid 2027. Okay. What is needed to launch? Liquidity. how could the government get loads of liquidity of the public without raising taxes, so it's not a direct tax coming from the government themselves? To track and trace all new transactions, making up for hundreds of billions of lost money in fraud and crime every year, whilst also locking up a lot of the world's criminals and stopping their money influx. So you might be going to prison soon. Okay. Step 1. Create a digital currency that is not officially government backed, so people invest in it as a rebellion to the government. It piques investors' interest at a certain level of security. It piques the general public's interest and retail traders and banks' interest. Name the owner as a crazy guy from Asia. Oh, this is Bitcoin. Who never sold a dime and never will. No one knows who he is or has ever seen him. Just a unanimous name and a conspiracy. So they're talking about, what's his name? Satoshi Nakamoto or something like that. The inventor of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Create a blockchain for the coin to be traded on. Claim that it's hard, impossible to trace most transaction, lures in crime and fraudulent activity as work around him, and as a workaround to criminals who want to make payments unseen. Step 3.
This seems long.
This is very long.
If you start reading it, people will, you know. So, how can we educate ourselves on the order flow, guys? Go to the platform and see all the basic videos for completely free.
Aaron.
But if you would like to, go for, let's say, with respect to one-on-one sessions with Chris, you can reach out to us and we'll be able to guide you a plan for you to have a direct one-on-one sessions with Chris. And Joseph still works there? No, we don't have anyone named Joseph, right?
No, but I like this one. How can we educate ourselves on order flow? Well, it would be very easy for me to say, you can just reach out to us because everyone here, a lot of the traders here use order flow. But, I'm sure that there's a lot of good people out there on YouTube and stuff that can sort of like guide you. When you say reading order flow, that's not really the question, is it?
Yeah.
The question is how to interpret it and use it within your trading strategy.
Exactly.
So that's really the main question. I mean, reading order flow is easy. It's just, how many contracts passed at a certain price point. So reading it's easy. Interpreting that data when you're live in the market is the tricky one. Feel free to reach out to us, and we do have courses, or feel free to go on YouTube and try and find someone who is not a fake guru. But I don't know. I don't think you'd find many fake order flow gurus, would you?
No, order flow you won't be able to.
Yeah, I don't. So the thing with order flow is what you've got to understand.
Understand a bit more.
Yeah. But what you've got to understand with order flow, it's giving you the exact data of what's going on in the market. It's not, it's good to build into a trading plan. And what it does is it basically helps you with extra confluences, because, when you're looking at candles alone, you don't really know what's actually going on.
Yeah.
You can guess. With order flow, you can see at certain levels what price is doing within certain candles. Now that doesn't mean that you're not gonna still lose trades, because things happen in the world that are completely random, and especially in the markets as well, that are completely random. But you can definitely see areas of liquidity, areas of passive orders that are not being past, you know, and you can definitely see aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers. And you can see that if they're trying to protect a level, and which is what I was saying earlier on, if they're trying to protect a level and then another candle closes below that level and then you get momentum, you know, once that starts moving away from that area, at some point, those traders are going to have to close their positions, because they're not going to want to just keep chasing losses, right? So when they close their positions, that then fuels, you know, more movements, you know. So so how do you open that candle on chart? Are you talking about the big green candle? Well, we so explain this quite a lot.
If you just go to your charts, then now on this window you'll be able to see only charts, bar type, candles and everything. So here what you have to do is go to the volume footprint, then you can add the volume footprint in, and then you can, you know, do the settings like however you want to do it. You want to explain about the settings?
Sorry, no, we're talking about that big green candle, I think.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This is basically power of 3.
Yeah.
So if you just go to the indicators and search PO3, you will be able to see this particular indicator, power of 3, D1, small and price mid-range. So you can go to the settings, you can even work on, let's say, whenever I trade, I look at two things. If I'm looking for sell opportunities, I look for above the opening price of the candle.
Okay.
If I'm looking for buying opportunity, then I look for below the candle open, which means like low risk potential. So now the market is trading above the opening price, which is the open price is 4202. And as you mentioned, if the market is not able to sustain this level, then yes, we can plan for ADP numbers for a shorting.
Okay. Yep.
If not, then we might have to wait for, you know, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Did the squawk is off?
The squawk. Thomas. Tom, can you check if the squawk's working? It could have just turned, the speaker could have turned off, or anything could have happened. So hopefully that answered your question. I'm not even sure whether you are still here to receive that question. So that's that candle. If you're talking about the order flow candles, Sinu basically uses a professional version of TradingView, and that's the only way that you can get to see order flow on TradingView. I'm not quite sure about order flow on TradingView, but let's not
come on, let's not
get into that. I feel like the order flow you get on TradingView is based on tick. It's not based on actual data that you would buy from the CME. So just saying.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good starting place. There's Clive to my right. If you don't want to invest in other platforms like XO charts and Sierra charts and stuff like that, because you know, once you go down that rabbit hole, you do have to buy data packs. So you know, sometimes they can be.
Do you understand that that's a rabbit hole?
Quite costly, yeah. 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 So TradingView is a great starting place for order flow, where you can really get to kind of use it and kind of know it, and then obviously if you really want to become a massive order flow trader, then you would kind of maybe move on to a different platform, which would be more expensive. But Sinu, like, you use order flow in a little bit of a different way, because normally people using order flow to do, you know, quick scalping and stuff. You kind of hold positions for a long.
I mean, like, so when I'm looking at this imbalance on a plain chart, okay, so what I'm going into the order flow is basically, okay, I know this is a sell side imbalance, Now I go to the order flow and see, okay, what is actually happening, who is taking control. Now it's not actually a sell side imbalance. Now buyers have tried, because the previously it was a buy side imbalance. Now this point acts as a balanced price range, right?
Yep.
So this balanced price range, okay, who's taking control? That's the simplest question I'm asking. So
At the
who's
moment.
at the moment? That's it. So when I take a
I
position,
can't see the numbers.
yeah, you can now see the numbers.
Well, I mean, it's the delta is negative delta at
Yeah.
the moment. So and let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Yeah, we have 3 more minutes. ADP NFP number. If anything is happening, guys, then
I would say that there's more selling pressure there.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that. Let's just see where. So you've got at right where we are at the moment is a deciding level on this candle.
Yeah.
Because you've got the exact, pretty much similar buyers to sellers. So you'll see this candle right now will kind of stay where it is until it breaks out, and then it should move. But what time frame is this? Sorry.
15.
Okay. Well, I.
Oh, sorry. This is 1 hour.
Okay. Well, I'm not
I
sure
go
we
to
should
the
be
15
looking
minutes.
at order flow on a 1 hour candle. Well, I'm not quite sure how that's going to help. So, how does the trading floor work? That's a good question. So, we're basically a trading floor in Bromley South. We do a wide range of things here, from education, so we have a classroom. We also rent desks out to traders, so they can just come as self-employed entities, and they can just trade here. We also have a fundamental student program, which at the moment is completely free. So how that works is you'll come in, you'll do 3-4 days a week here. You'll get a desk and all the screens and stuff, and you'll be taught everything absolutely no cost to you whatsoever, but you would only be able to trade fundamentals. So you'll be looking at news events, you'll be looking at listening to the score. Okay, hang on one second. Let me just turn this up. Okay, so I was just rushed out of here to turn up the Squawk, which is where we get our news from, and I nearly fell over live on the stream. Wouldn't that have been good, Sinu? For me to have fallen over and injured myself live on air. Maybe we might have got some more viewers out of that. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Minus 32,000, minus 32,000. The prior has been revised up.
Minus 32.
47,000. That's ADP employment change. Minus 32,000 for November.
That's what I said.
An increase
Minus 32. Look at that surge. The entire 15 minutes pushed upside. That's what I said.
What was the forecasted?
Oh, 55.
I should have had it up on here, innit? But it's
Yeah.
here somewhere. Look, I forget I have this extra computer now. Look at me. Where is it today?
Within the report breakdown shows goods producing jobs
Where is it? Here.
14,000,
Yeah.
service providing falling 13,000.
So it's massively off, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's going on there? Why is it so massive? There's going to be a revision on that, is there?
No, not this time.
Huh? Why? Why is it forecasted as 5k? That's got to be wrong, right?
Yeah.
That's because we've had no data for like so long. Yeah, I mean, you're.
I think
Sorry.
3 p.m.
So, Kesha, good to see you again. I know you've been on here before. So yeah, where is your brother based? He's more than welcome to come and join. Like I said, we are opening desks up in the new year for some people, for some lucky few people we're looking to take on. Not quite sure how many people we're taking on at the moment. We've had masses of amounts of CVs sent and stuff, so but yeah, we're definitely looking for keen people who are willing to learn, who are willing to sit in front of a screen all day. And you know, the guys that we do have been doing it now for about 4 months, and 2 of them have been given live accounts now to actually trade with. So yeah, so things are looking good for them. But you know, it's a bit of a it is a bit of a roller coaster, as you know, all of you guys would know. You know, all of you guys will know who are traders and who've been doing it for a while. So you can't expect instant results overnight. A lot of them now are actually, they know how to trade fundamentals, right? They're making profits. The problem that they mainly have now is the psychology part.
Yeah.
Is where they make the profits, but then they give the profits back
to the market.
Yeah. You know, so
that's why you can call in. So
yeah, so one of them last week was literally up 20-odd%. We gave every single penny back on the budget day.
Oh, okay.
Where it's really like, it was leaked.
Yeah.
Shouldn't really been trading.
Yeah.
You know, should have just. But the thing is, because we'd been preparing for this budget for weeks. Yeah, they'd done all the research, everything. Yeah. But it'd already been leaked. So, you know, as a fundamental trader, that's the game. You can prepare for a whole year for something. Yeah. Yeah, and then it gets leaked before, and that's it. You know, just shut your screen and go home for the day. You know, pointless.
For us, we have to shut the screen and go after 1 hour 40 minutes. We'll see at PMI data.
Sorry?
It's idle, man. Come on.
You want to go now?
No, what do you think?
I don't know.
Are we just building up?
There is no volume, is there?
Yeah. Market is not moving, even we are not trading at the moment. But if it is required, we can do at 3.
Okay, yeah, maybe we could come back, yeah. Let's just answer some of these questions.
Yeah.
The dumps you see in liquidity has a bigger picture. So are you talking around the news? Because if you're talking about why candles move around news, I could actually shed some light on that. So why do candles move so much around news? Now, people think because, you know, there's loads of people trading, and yes, there is an extended number of people trading, but when you actually look at the volumes, what you'll see is it's not, you know, it's not a volume that would move a candle in normal time. Right? So why they move is, how markets work is you have market makers. Yeah. So at every price level of the ladder, they put money at. So that's their job. That's how they make money. So they make their money on tick-to-tick basis. So when the markets are ranging slowly, that's when they make money. Where when it's you know, impulsing and going for it, that they don't like that. Yeah. Now market makers always have to keep their money in the market. It's basically it's part of their contracts. They're only allowed to move their money from the market on red letter events. So what that means is when you've you know, the ladder, so you've got a price ladder, there's orders and contracts on every bit of that price ladder. The market makers pull that money out, right? So if I want to buy, right, and there's no more liquidity there, I'm going to buy at the next best bid, or the next best ask, which depends which way I want to go. And if there's no market there, my orders and everyone else's orders are just going to be eaten up quickly. Hence why that candle moves so aggressively, because it's just eating through all the orders. That's literally just how the market works. There are orders in the book. You eat those orders, candle goes up. And that's it. So that's why these candles move so aggressively around the news events. So cool. He's in Bethnal Green but willing to travel. Listen, Kesha, just drop me a message on TikTok, and we can get him to come up and we can get him to talk to the bosses, and we can see if he's going to be a right fit for the program, and then we can get him basically working pretty much immediately. I mean, we've actually got some free desks over there at the moment, so he can basically join immediately. So
I think those who are interested can go for long opportunity until PMI. I'm just going long.
Have you put a trade in?
Yep.
Let's put this on it. So this is on gold. This is a buy on gold. Would this be a trade that you would actually take live, or is this just before?
No, I would take live because the market is pushing higher.
Okay.
And even 15 minutes closure, which is going to, based on the news as well.
And what area are you looking for? The top of that last liquidity, so just a very short move.
No.
Oh no,
4,272.
Oh wow, you're riding it all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So even the stop loss could be like, can be kept anything below this zone.
Okay.
So 10 points stop loss and a 50-point target if I have to.
And you're willing to be stopped out because, as far as you're concerned, that's that's within your in your trading plan.
Yeah. So this is the stop. Even if I'm stopping out, and if the market is coming back again, I'll try for the second entry. I'll get out from here, but this time I'll try one more time if the market is pushing higher, because this has been there with respect to markets. Everyone is looking for short, like you mentioned, the POC, everyone is looking for short. But the people who have started the rally from here, from this zone, 4041 levels, they have only booked their partials. Now they have to manipulate the entire move in order to give a distribution. So they have given profit booking. These are all profit bookings we can see. Because the numbers are not great, I think PMI numbers, we have to see it.
And they're coming out later on, are they?
Yeah.
At 3, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The memory. Shares of Bristol Myers the way.
So someone thinks it's a bit of a random buy, and they think that you've got FOMO.
Yeah, it's not a fear of missing out. Basically, if you look at it, what is the update? So we use this platform, right? Trading Compass. So when I go to the Compass, I can see that
this is your platform, yeah?
Yeah. day. Let me see if I can show you this one. Okay, so if I go to the compass, basically people are looking at initiating gold long positions on a 1 hour and 4 hour, okay, which means the traders are analyzing for the long opportunity. That's why it's not a FOMO, and trading is all about time, bro. You need to experience in the market to see it. 7 out of 6 time you are profitable. Oh, okay. Oh, he's supporting that is generally don't agree with that move.
That's fair enough. That's their opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, that's completely fine. I mean, like, there is nothing wrong and right about
it. There's people buying, there's people selling. That's how the markets move, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
So I do this as a confluence right now, apart from my analysis. So looking at the compass, if the market biases are saying, because this is being updated from the traders, and the view what they do is they have a clear cut understanding about the markets as well. So I'm not looking for just FOMO entry. If that was a FOMO entry, I would have done right after the news event when it was come out.
So to this comment, if you experience a repeat strategy 100 times plus, if you hit 70 times, there you go. That's not true. That's just not true. Like, I know you might think it's true, but it's just not true.
You can do vice versa and still make money.
I can have a strategy, yeah, that only wins 26% of the time and is still profitable. So unfortunately,
so what you guys can do is
unfortunately your theory on win rate is not true at all. So I don't know where you've kind of learned that, but I think maybe you need to kind of do some sort of research on the law of large numbers and risk to reward.
Do now. Yeah. So guys, what you guys can do is basically go and take a buy trade on your demo accounts, not a real accounts.
Apparently 70% win rate is all you need as a trader.
No, come on.
That's just...
That's a myth.
Where's Enzo? Where's Enzo?
You just need a 30% win rate. You don't need a 70% win rate. Anyways, you go with respect to this particular trade on your demo accounts and see after 2 hours if the market is moved.
We've had people in this office that have had a 90% win rate and are losing money. Yeah.
Okay. So why this particular trade? Because after the update, we have the compass got updated.
No, my opinion doesn't get cancelled by your numbers. Yeah. Because you haven't given me any numbers. Yeah. All you've told me is that you have a 70% win rate, but that means nothing to me. Yeah. It means absolutely nothing. 70%. What's your win? You're not even telling me your risk to reward ratio. If you had a risk to reward ratio that's low, then you can still be losing. So always 2 to 1. Okay, well then that is profitable. But your blanket statement of 70% win rate is all you need is just completely wrong, and you're just spreading misinformation. Like, so I'm just hoping other people out there aren't just listening to you and thinking that's all you need.
So guys, so the import price month on month is also came out -0, which is why the numbers are not looking great for the USD. And
A quick recap on the US data with
let's see how the market initiate, and I'll come back after this meeting, then we'll see
Okay, cool.
after the New York PM. Before the New York PM, I would 4 hours is the maximum, if the target is pending. So the new candle 4 hours opens at 2 o'clock and closes at 6. So we'll see this half an hour and then the next 4 hours for this particular target.
Enzo,
Yes.
have you got a few minutes?
No, because I'm doing a session.
Oh, it's a shame.
Unless what? How many minutes do you mean? Maybe 2. That's it. Because I've got to start before you late.
No, you're going to need more than 2 minutes with this one.
You wanna talk about the 70% win rate guy?
Yeah, I just wanted Enzo to have a little chat with him because he can actually just show him some numbers. But that's fine. Listen, look, you're entitled to your opinion, and if you think that all you need is a 70% win rate, then good luck to you. But if you,
He's going to be a billionaire if he's got 70%. He's going to be richer than.
Well, it's at 1 to 2, isn't it? So he reckons always at 1 to 2 with a 70% win rate. So we should do the maths on that. So in 5 years, he should be more profitable than Microsoft, right?
How he's got a win rate of, but how many trades is he taking it off? 1, 10, 1,000?
No, he said 100. He's got good numbers.
He's got 100.
Yeah, he said it's a data set of 100.
We're going to have to start taking lessons off him.
But yeah, look. If your strategy is working for you, that's really good. I'm glad that you're making money. But I just think that you can't really come on a stream and tell people all you need is a 70% win rate, because that's just not the case. Because at a 1 to 3 win rate, to be profitable, all you actually need is a 24% or more win rate. That's just the maths if you're actually doing the maths. So I don't know what else to say to you. Right, so you want to go, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, Sinu's got other things to do. We might be back at 3.
But it's we might be back at 3 because 3 o'clock we have the PMI data where the market moves actually. So before that move, if the market is sustaining this level 4,201, then watch out this entry. You might be able to see this zone hitting the target, taking out all the sellers. But I might be wrong. I'm not saying that this is the 100% thing. There is no 100%, but I'm ready to accept
Apparently,
this.
all your trades are shit because of just one trade. By the way,
Sorry,
all your trades are shit just because of this one trade.
why?
Well, I don't know. That's what matey said, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every
Why?
single trade, because he's obviously watched every single trade you've taken. Yeah.
4,228, then push back down. I can see
this?
possibly happening.
This is why trading is one of the most toxic places that you could possibly spaces that you could possibly be in, because everyone thinks they're an expert.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone doesn't realize that no one's an expert. Yeah.
Okay.
So
whatever you think is the good trade is, anyways, man. For me,
But sorry, it's a simple question. Was that trade part of your strategy?
yes.
Then it's a good trade. It's as simple as that.
I was waiting for the balance price range to either break or, mark down or a markup in the both direction. So this is going to come back till this level 4217 max to max, and then close this trade. We have another 9 more minutes, but somehow I have got another meeting. That's why I'm just rushing. Guys, you guys can take this trade on a demo account, strictly demo account, and then make sure that.
But they wouldn't, because all your trades are shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, maybe they should just do opposite.
Yeah.
That could be a profitable strategy, according to this guy.
Okay.
Whatever trade you say you're doing, everyone just
That's
takes
fine.
opposite.
100%. Do opposite then.
That's 100% win rate.
that's his advice.
Then you have to be profitable with 100% win rate, right?
Yeah.
All right then, cool. Thank you very much, guys. Maybe see you a bit later. We'll see what happens. Take care. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.